Jr. drives one to the moon. Oh, my Tatis like Superman. You are a cartoon character. In the air to right field, towards the corner, and back. It's gone. Welcome to San Diego. The boys are having fun tonight. Strike three. Dodgers have won it all.
Ripped to left field and a bat flip amidst the flashing lights.
Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God part is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God digger. Tell Beelzebub that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paying for Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tear you from need a part. Michael remained bad, but still virtuous. Wait to mail the petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
They say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invade the world. Rick was coming out like you Wrigley. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules have gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get in my business.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003, Great American Ballpark. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, we're getting a look at one of the best right-handed changeups in the game of baseball. He'll use it.
Can't fight against it, I know. Can't try to save it.
mad author of anguish. My language polluted. Onyx is heavyweight. Still undisputed. It took the words right out my mouth to walk a mile in my shoes. I pay so many dues. I feel used in a and I'm so confused. Excuse me, for example, I'm the inspiration of a whole generation. And unless you got 10 sticky fingers, it's the imitation, a figment of your imagination. But wait, it gets worse. I'm not watered down, so I'm dying of thirst. Coming through with the scam, foolproof plan. B-boys make some noise and just fail.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Nothing's come free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know. Work hard is the best way. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you lose it freely. So you better know. Work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight.
Saturday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. The A's try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Kenta Maeda gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game.
There's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Pidgeot will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
At the plate now, number 19. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll enter play right at 333. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Marcus Semien.
Digging in next, Marcus Semien. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First delivery to him.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the line, that's a base hit. And that gives Andrew McCutcheon an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. The Orioles do up in the first, no score. Jose Urquidy gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now into the box, Adam Hall. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Orioles, the second baseman,
And the pitch.
Hall.
Bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Send it back right where it came from.
Craig Biggio digging in now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Fastball called for strike 2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now Frank Thomas. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pitch on the way.
Back outside.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg.
Oh, the big hurt connects here and sends it high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, then. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
First delivery to him. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, what a dive to first in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
The 2-1 home. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. He got him, and it will probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
To the plate now, George Brett. So take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. One and 0. Here it is. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting 6.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. Hey, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Poisson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 7. The center field.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder, Manuel Margot. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going. Stepping in now, Bryson Stott, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Orioles lead 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now to bat, Robert Poisson. And he'll start out there half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the AB now. Popped him up. Paul has a play. He's got it 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Acuna digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Onto the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
So now to the plate, number 19. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The back for 10. Designated hitter. Marcus.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Marcus Semien. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. Home run number 5 on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. This one also hit deep to left field. Biggio retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number
The A's lead it 2-0. Bottom
bottom of the third now. And now it'll be the catcher, Chance Sisco.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. She'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chance Sisco. Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs pulled.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, Adam Hall. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Throw on the first, so the sacrifice is successful. One down with a runner at second, and digging in now at the plate will be Craig Biggio. Set, here it comes. This will get caught chasing the bad one there at strike 1. Now the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now back. Third base.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That's
the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the start of the 4th. Here comes the first baseman, Frank Thomas. Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here's a high pop-up. Mountcastle waits on it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Next to hit is Gary Carter. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. And this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weakly hit to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1. So now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. For the first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, he took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. At the plate, Benito Osuna. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is,
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They still trail it here 2-1. Top of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, George Brett. First offering.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next up for the A's, Robert Poisson flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ronald Acuna. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A's are gone in order. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Football grounded towards second. And there's one away.
Now back. A shortstop. Right there.
Stepping up is Bryson Stott. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, catcher, Cisco.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
0-1.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swinging a shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They'll throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. It's the A's 2 and the Orioles 1. At the plate now, number 19. He'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First pitch of the AB now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. On the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in for Oakland, Andrew McCutchen flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. And they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Adam Hall. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Out in front of it, strike one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Swing and a line drive, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
There's one. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Now to the plate, Frank Thomas. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get from both starting pitchers. Have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Matt Dennis comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's big Aaron Judge. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This year against right-handed pitching, Judge carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Throw into second. And the runner from second is in to score. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give his team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer is not gonna do too much damage.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner's back safely. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, being especially careful here. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. the way. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. He's on the move again from first. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run homer for Gary Carter. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Into the box now, George Brett. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. And there's one down now. Into the box, Robert Poisson. Comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Three runs already home here. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching the pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna, as he puts it on the ground to third. Well, the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the A's 5 and the Orioles 1. Now at the plate here is Brandon Nimmo, who's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. 1 down.
Now back, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Now at the plate is Ryan Mountcastle. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a cold strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-1. It's taken for strike 2.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now to the plate, Benito Osuna, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Mountcastle blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to I'd be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
0-1.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. And that retires the side. One left for the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 76, Scott Alexander.
So here is number 19. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Number 19.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. Margot's going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Plate now, Marcus Semien. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. And that's the first down.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
And stepping in, Frank Thomas. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set and the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Misses. Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Still even at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Gary Carter would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the A's 7 and the Orioles 1.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop, right there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Into the box, Chance Cisco, as it's grounded sharply to first. To second for 1 on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Plate now, Adam Hall. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. This one's flared off to the right side. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. They're down 7-1. Ready now is Gary Carter, who went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he gets the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind an account, sits on something off-speed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, no strikes the count. That's wide, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two-0 count. The pitch laid off, but in there for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Margot's going back, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Tanner Scott comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
0-1.
George Brett swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Matt Chapman will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Swing and a liner. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Chapman leads off second with nobody out. This is popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Acuna has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Marcus Semien back at the plate here after homering in the 8th, and that was his second of the game, so he's got a chance at a third right here. First delivery to him. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Dylan Tate enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Andrew McCutcheon. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hit down the third baseline. Not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. The A's lead this one 11-1. Matt Chapman is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Ready now for Baltimore. Craig Biggio. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch on the way. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Brandon Nimmo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio? This pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
2-0 now. Waits, now the pitch.
No.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded.
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Oakland A's posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Jose Urquidy earns the win, his second, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 11 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please
It's a taste to the tango. Strum up like a banjo. Then hit the side in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to blow flex.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Marcus Semien plated 4 total with 3 home runs as the Athletics claimed the victory over the Orioles 11-1. They now have won 14 consecutive games. The Mariners knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-3. The Texas Rangers put together 10 total hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-4. The Houston Astros allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-2. The Toronto Blue Jays took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-2. The Indians combined to give up just 5 hits as they pummeled the Yankees 6-0. The Tigers tallied 5 home runs overall as they dethroned the Royals 16-7. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 2-1. The Twins starting pitcher, number 0, took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. The Braves racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 9-6. The Nationals' first baseman, number 8, had 3 hits on the day, leading Washington to a win against the Mets 5-3. The Brewers launched 3 home runs as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-6. The Cincinnati Reds went deep 4 times as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-1. The Rockies combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Padres 2-1. The Marlins combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are feeling so good on a one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a
my name came alive. At the same time, I planned my soul got bad. And literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. With my words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shot of a high school grad. 2016, when the boy got me, QLT embedded in my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017, I had no place to sleep. 2018, Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019, been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
Make 10 scenes, royalty, so skin deep. Melanin carry through heat. Papa was a soldier, fit a whole life on his shoulder. Both were my pillars, yeah, I told ya. Both were a product, about 10 kids, about 10 meats, about 10 feet. Old school was about 10 Ks. He's getting faded, hope getting faded. Aches, no lights flashing, the flicker was a dream. Providing for the children, just to hope I saw beam with sturdy man. My parents they took care of me, made sure opinions were